Welcome to the show. I am Mo Go Fa Lo. Hi, everybody. What does woke mean to me? Or what woke means to me is a spiritual awakening is happening. The spiritual awakening is happening right now. We are awakening each other to a freedom of choice. The freedom of choice follows from our acceptance of a truth. Truth is, these pessimistic myths are myths. We are liberating each other from a slavery. Our liberation from slavery follows from our rejection of a lie. The lie is these pessimistic myths are truths. We are celebrating each other with a love. A spiritual celebration is happening. It's happening right now. We are celebrating each other with a love. The love. Self and world is taken to its highest esteem. We are celebrating each other with a love of self and world taken to its highest esteem. A spiritual identification is happening. It's happening right now. We are identifying each other as ideologues. I am the high ideologue of my house of ideology. You are the high ideologue of your house of ideology. We are the high ideologues of our houses of ideologies. What are our houses of ideologies? Our houses of ideologies are our models of the totality. We are actors in the drama of life and death. We portray characters of our own creation. I am the truth seeker. I am the myth maker. I am the authority. I decide how. I make up my mind. A totality exists. For that reason, we are part of the totality. Ideas are thoughts, beliefs, and expectations about the totality. We value certain ideas. These certain ideas are our values. I value truths. I value the most optimistic myths. I am the architect. I use my values. I build within my mind. I build my model of the totality. I use my values. I build within my mind. I build a model of the totality. My model of the totality is my reality. Reality is the way things appear to be. My model of the totality is my house of ideology. An ideology is a body of values. I am the high ideologue of my house of ideology. An ideologue is an authority on an ideology. I am the high ideologue of my house of ideology. And for that reason, I can change my reality to what I would like my reality to be. I am a hero. I am on a hero's journey. I have the ability to take this journey. I take this journey. I have the ability. I am grateful. I have a mission. My mission is save humanity from extinction. I have a plan. Plan is use nothing more serious than the simple communication of ideas. Save humanity from extinction. Use nothing more serious than the simple communication of ideas. Change behaviors. Add value to people. Save humanity. Save humanity from extinction. I have written a book. I had the ability, I'm grateful. book has a title. The title of the book is Happiness, Good Health, and Prosperity. Happiness, Good Health, and Prosperity is the title of the book. In this book, I reveal how we can align our values with our common needs and aspirations. Our common needs and aspirations are achieve and maintain happiness, good health, and prosperity. We can align our values with our common needs and aspirations. Optimism correlates with happiness, good health, and prosperity. And pessimism correlates with sorrow, fear, anger, and disease. So we align our values with our common needs and aspirations by believing in the value of the most optimistic myths. Because optimism correlates with happiness, good health, and prosperity. And our needs and aspirations are achieve and maintain happiness, good health, and prosperity. For this reason, the most optimistic myths are preferred over all other myths. The most optimistic myths include we have an infinite number, diversity, and variety of lives to live. We have an infinite number, diversity, and variety of bodies to give. We are soul, spirit. We are seed, body. We are living infernal fractal entities. The union of Mother God and Father Love creates life. We are soul children. Divine and eternal, ordering the chaos of minds in bodies that live and die, role-playing in a fractal infernal temporal universe. Soul children act in our favorite drama, the drama of life and death. So getting back to the topic of woke, what does woke mean? It means spiritual awakening is happening. We are awakening to a freedom of choice. The freedom of choice follows from our acceptance of a truth. The truth is these pessimistic myths are myths. A spiritual liberation is happening. It's happening right now. We are liberating each other from a spiritual slavery. Our liberation from this spiritual slavery follows from our rejection of a lie. The lie is these pessimistic myths are truths. We are celebrating each other. With the love of self and world. We are celebrating each other with a love. The love is a love of self and world. And the love of self and world is taken to its highest esteem. We have the highest esteem of the totality. We have the highest esteem of self, and we have the highest esteem of the world. We are celebrating each other with a love of self and world taken to its highest esteem. We are identifying each other. A spiritual identification is happening. It's happening right now. We are identifying each other as dialogue. I am the high ideologue of my house of ideology. You are the high ideologue of your house of ideology. We are the high ideologues of our houses of ideologies. Now, woke means different things to different people. And I understand there's going to be some other people around who have different ideas, maybe more limited ideas, having to do with recent events on this planet. But woke means to me something very spiritual. Spiritual awakening. Waking up to a freedom of choice. And then deciding to be happy. Deciding to believe in the value of the most optimistic myths because optimism correlates with happiness, good health, and prosperity. To be clear, we must define our terms. Otherwise, we cannot have a clear understanding of what is being said. So let's start with the term of myth. The totality exists. For that reason, we are part of the totality. Ideas are thoughts, beliefs, and expectations about the totality. And myths are ideas. Myths are a kind of idea. Myths are both unverifiable and unfalsifiable. Now, how do we verify a myth? We use our senses and perceptions. Our seed bodies made senses and perceptions available to us. We use our senses and perceptions, and our senses and perceptions enable us. We are able to verify that a truth is true, and we are able to verify that a lie is false. And this is how we achieve a verification and falsification of ideas by way of our senses and perceptions. Now, our senses and perceptions are exceedingly limited. Our seed bodies make senses and perceptions available to us. The attributes of our seed bodies limit our senses and perceptions. The totality makes a proximity to a specific point in energy, space, and time available to us. You could say the totality makes available to us points in energy, space, and time. We occupy these points in energy, space, and time, and our occupation of these points in energy, space, and time limits our senses and perceptions. For that reason, we know next to nothing by way of our senses and perceptions. We know next to nothing about the way things are. We know next to nothing about almost everything. Myths are infinitely abundant, and truths are rare. Myths are there for ideas. These ideas are both unverifiable and unfalsifiable. They're possibilities. And the totality makes possible an infinite number, diversity, and variety of ideas. And myths are infinitely abundant. Truths are rare. Lies are also rare, because lies and truths require verification. Whereas myths are both unverifiable and unfalsifiable. Or, if they are verifiable and falsifiable, they haven't been verified or falsified yet. So maybe we can just say that they were unverified, unfalsified ideas. So we got off on talking about myths because we're defining our terms. And when I say the most optimistic myths, now you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about ideas that are not verifiable and not falsifiable. Could be true, maybe they're not true. So what are some of the most optimistic myths? A totality exists. The totality is everything, everywhere, at all times. Some things existed in the past. Those things are a part of the totality. Some things exist right now. Those things are a part of the totality. Some things will exist in the future. Those things are part of the totality. The totality is everything, everywhere, at all times. The most optimistic myths include the totality is an infinite, divine, eternal being. The infinite, divine, eternal being enjoys entertainment. The drama of life and death entertains. For that reason, the infinite, divine, eternal being manifests as an infinite four. The infinite four are an infinite seed. An infinite body. An infinite soul. And an infinite spirit.